they have never felt so nurtured and cared about by someone before. And then we have the Page of Swords and the Hierophant. So this person definitely knows this is a spiritual connection, and I feel like they are feeling very curious about it. They're wanting to explore this connection. They're wanting to see, what the truth of this connection is, because I definitely sense that they are picking up that this is a really special connection spiritually. This is like significant, in a way that is deeper than most relationships, especially with the Ace of Cups. Like, this is a very holy love, and this is very divine. Reminds me of like the Holy Grail or something. So this person feels like there is something really important going on, and it's like they're wanting to delve into this. So they might even be tapping into their own spirituality a bit, trying to learn more about themselves that way. Perhaps you're very spiritual as well, and they're wanting to learn more about spirituality in this connection, to impress you almost, is what I'm feeling. We also have the Six of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So this person's feeling very passionate about moving towards you. I feel like the Six of Swords definitely represents like a new beginning, and the Ace of Wands represents that as well. So if there's been difficulty, or if there's things in between the two of you guys being together, this person wants to let all that stuff go and have this new beginning with you. So that could definitely be about leaving behind karmic patterns, situations, things like that. They want to heal with you. They want to grow this relationship. I'm also hearing like this is a relationship that can withstand many storms. And for some reason, I'm seeing that maybe you guys were in a rough patch, or there has been, maybe even for a while, like some sort of karmic situation or cycle that's been playing out. It's been maybe triggering for both of you. And this person is, I think, mending that, and they want to move past that. But I feel like there's been this undying passion for each other, for you, for this connection, despite whatever has been going on in the 3D world. Even if it seems like there's obstacles between you, I feel like it's only made your love stronger in a way. You also have the Seven of Pentacles and the Judgment. So for this, I'm seeing that your person is, they're patiently waiting for things to come about with this connection. But I also see this as your person is currently calling into question where they have been placing their energy, what they have been investing in. And I feel like with the Judgment card, it's like spirits almost calling them to examine, have they been investing in the right things? Have they been investing more in their ego, or have they been more investing in, unconditional love, service to others, service to the divine, stuff like that. So it's like a bit of a judgment day for your person in terms of them looking at, their life and seeing what fruits have been born of whatever situation. So this can again be about, them looking, I'm almost hearing like, I'm seeing the image of someone shearing like a tree, like clipping back the leaves that are sticking out. So it's almost like this person is wanting to refine themselves, or refine their light, or their life, and then also refine their light. Interesting. So maybe bring more light forward. Become. I'm hearing maybe your person is a light worker, and maybe they've been ignoring that, and so that's what this judgment could be about. Is like spirits like, hey, you're a light worker. You need to be doing mission work. Doing that kind of stuff, inner healing. And so maybe they're really looking at, where have I been placing my energy? Is this the right place to be putting it? Should I be investing in different things? Have I been on the wrong path? So if you feel like your person seems like they've gone on a more destructive, like ego path for a while, I feel like this is a sign that they're reevaluating that right now. So that's a very specific message for some of you if that resonates. But otherwise, it's also a message that they are very invested in this connection. And I think even like a reawakening of their feelings, I think, is happening. We have the Four of Wands and the King of Swords. So your person's definitely keeping a really close eye on you, trying to analyze this situation. It's like they're being strategic, trying to maybe understand this as well, understand how to bring things about between the two of you. Let's see. Phew, I'm so sorry. But we have the Four of Wands here, so this could definitely represent a twin flame connection. This also represents stability. So this person wants to have something stable with you. They're really feeling like that sense of like home with you. Like they really feel like, I'm hearing like, I really belong with you. You make me feel safe. Like you make me feel like everything's okay. Make me feel balanced. So for some of you, your person's been in an imbalanced place for a while. Maybe too caught up in their logic, in their head. But I feel like this is Spirit's way of like kind of showing them maybe what they really want in life. Again, like kind of questioning what they've been investing in, and showing them that even if maybe they try to act like cold and aloof, that this is like this union with you here, is what really matters to them. And I feel like with the King of Swords, they're even kind of realizing that, they're having this realization, like, yeah, like, do I want to be investing my energy into karmic situations and other things, work, etc., or do I want to be investing my energy into this? And I feel like they're having to face this with the King of Swords and like maybe make a decision, even for some of you, to walk away from something, in order to be with you for this union. But this union with you is definitely on their mind as well. We have the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So again, it's like, a lot of desire and passion. So this is all about the heat that they feel for you, but also this is about communication coming towards you. But with the Nine of Swords, it seems like they have some sort of anxiety about this. This person could maybe struggle a bit with being in their head a bit too much with the King of Swords as well. So it could even be to their logical mind. They're not sure, like, how to bring these messages they want to across, or like even they could even get inside their head and wonder if this connection is like, if they're crazy, this is all in their head. And so then like maybe when they think about reaching out to you, they're like, no, but what if this isn't even real? So it's almost like they have this kind of fight going on in their head between their logical side and their more intuitive emotional side, which is like telling them to pursue this connection. And then, their fear and their ego gets in the way, and then they question it. But this is definitely your person really wanting to send you a message. So, if you haven't gotten some sort of communication from them, I feel like if this has been no contact for a while, your person is so close, I feel like, to, um, speaking to you. It's like they have a lot, I feel like, that they want to say to you. Like with this Ace of Cups, there's a lot of really deep feelings here, and it could stress them out, maybe, even thinking about what they want to say to you. We have the Moon and the Hermit. So your person's also been going within quite a bit here, like spending a lot of time by themselves, like kind of doing shadow work, in the darkness, like finding themselves is what I'm hearing. So, the Moon can also represent those deep secrets, fears that are kind of in the subconscious mind. So I feel like this connection triggers a lot of really, really core fears and wounds, probably around abandonment and rejection, which is why maybe it seems like your person doesn't take as much action as maybe you feel that they, I'm sure like you feel that they have a lot of love for you, and maybe at times they kind of show it, but then maybe they, run away again or retract inside themselves, and you're kind of like, where did this person go? What's going on? And it's because, there is, yeah, like a lot of, stuff that comes up for them, a lot of anxieties that I feel like they don't show to the world as well. Like this person could have insecurities that maybe they don't talk about. And I feel like, maybe you kind of pick up on it, but I feel like this person maybe, for some of you, presents themselves as more confident than they really are. Like kind of with this King with Swords energy, it's like very stoic and confident, cool, collected. But I feel like inside, like this could be a mask for this kind of like anxious mess that maybe they have inside of themselves, but then they kind of put on this, cold, hard mask of indifference. But it's kind of like, it's definitely not true, because they are actually going through a lot, and, they are a very sensitive person, and they do care about a lot about you. All right, let's see. Let's get some clarifications for some of this. All right, clarify the Hierophant, Pile One's person's current feelings for Coil One. Let's see. I'm loyal and committed to, yeah, with the King of Pentacles. So this could even be about, marriage for some of you, because the King of Pentacles with the Hierophant, that's definitely a very committed energy, especially with the Queen of Pentacles over here. So, this person is, yeah, very committed to you in their heart space, I feel like. So this person wants to also maybe become more disciplined as well with the Hierophant. Like they want to work on their, I'm hearing like morals and values to maybe give you what you deserve here. And for some of you, that definitely could be marriage, especially with the Four of Wands, that could be relevant, or just something equivalent to marriage, like just, just like a very deeply committed relationship. Like that's what your person really wants with you. Maybe with the Page of Swords, they're even kind of wondering if that's something you're interested in as well. If you're looking for that, they could be kind of keeping an eye out. Or clarify the Six of Swords, Pile One's person's current feelings for Pile One. Right. In my eyes, you are perfection, and I'm strong and stand in my power. So this is the Nine of Pentacles and, the Emperor. So yeah, for some of you, this is about this person walking away from a karmic situation or just karmic cycles, because they are getting into their divine masculine energy, their strength. It's like maybe your person has had to gather the strength to leave something behind to come towards you for this new beginning. Could have been that they really had confidence issues that they're wanting to move on from, because with this Nine of Pentacles, like they do see you as like perfection, like, they're very intimidated by you. And so it could be even like they have to really work up their courage. They have to really work on themselves to be able to move towards you, because you are so intimidating to them with that energy. Let's see. All right, clarify the judgment card. Pile one's person's current feelings for pile one. Clarify the judgment card. Pile one's person's current feelings. Clarify judgment. Pile one's person's current feelings for pile one. We have the star and the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands again. So, this is about healing, blessings. This is about faith. And then you fill me with hope, and I have faith in our love. So it's like they are kind of having a spiritual awakening, I think, here with the Judgment card. And so, again, I think that's calling them to really look at what they've been investing in. And I feel like it's also calling them to really heal and awaken to like a higher truth, a higher calling. And then again, for some of you, it's really about your person has some sort of light work that they came here to do. And it's like the divine is really like shaking them, like, hey, you need to start doing that. And I feel like you're definitely involved in that. And then the Eight of Wands, fast moving energy, action, passion, travel, desire. And then my passion for you is so intense, I want you right now. So again, another kind of like, I think the judgment could even be about as well, like a very passionate, sensual awakening going on within themselves as well, like really realizing that they really want to be with you right now. And they want you right now, and they're like, their passion for you is super intense, which makes sense because the Nine of Wands came up over, or the Eight of Wands came up over here as well. All right, clarify the King of Swords, pile one's person's current feelings for pile one. Clarify the King of Swords, pile one's person's current feelings for pile one. Five of Pentacles, abandoned, homesick, yearning, displacement, rejection, suffering, low self-esteem. Life feels so cold without you by my side. So that's kind of what I was sensing with the Four of Wands. It's like they feel like homesick for you. Like I even got like a lump in my throat just then saying that. So there's definitely like a lot of sadness here. Like they feel very cold without you. Like they really miss you. They feel kind of abandoned when you're not in their life. And it could be that they've put up walls or like pushed you away with this King of Swords energy, or they have this King of Swords vibe right now to try to hide how homesick they are for you. We also have I love you. So yeah, they're really in love with you. They want this union with you because they love you. And then I'm taking time to heal and meditate with the Four of Swords. So they're trying to heal from this Five of Pentacles energy. So it could be, again, like karmic cycles that are resolving, like maybe they're stuck in something that keeps them away from you. And so they're trying to heal from this. Or it could even be that they have like an inner child wound around abandonment that they are trying to heal so that they can actually like give you the love you deserve and they're not afraid of rejection all the time. But they're also just really missing you. They're just missing this like a home feeling because you just make them feel so safe and happy. Again, with that Queen of Pentacles energy, I just keep getting like the word home over and over and over again. All right, clarify the Nine of Swords, pile one's person's current feelings for pile one. Seven of Pentacles again. I'm invested in you and our future. And then I want to nurture our connection, provide you with stability with the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like this person is maybe even stressing about wanting to bring something forward to you. And then again, like questioning their investment in things. They're very emotionally invested in you as well. And they want to nurture this connection. And then, oh, the Knight of Cups, I want to come to you and give you my love. So that's definitely what this Eight of Wands is about as well, is about this communication this person wants to bring forward to you with the Knight of Cups. Like they really want to come forward to you here. And I think that even could be what they're stressing about is maybe like what they say when they do come forward. And then again, like if you reject them, if they do. Clarify the Moon, pile one's person's current feelings for Poland. So the Nine of Wands. So this is boundaries, perseverance, resilience. So this also says I have unwavering faith. So even if there's like obstacles or difficulties in this connection, this person is fighting through them. But this also could be a sign that maybe they have put up some boundaries with the Moon card to go within. We have Judgment again. I'm ascending to a higher state of consciousness. So there is some spiritual awakening going on here, and the Moon can be about psychic powers, intuition, stuff like that. And then Three of Pentacles, I want to build a solid foundation with you. So all this, ascension and energy where they're really healing is so that they can build a solid foundation with you, because I feel like they need to be at a higher state, maybe vibrationally, to align with you, because I feel like this is a very divine love, like soul connection or twin flame connection. And so in order to be like the proper match for you, like they also have to ascend, like they can't be like in an unhealed state. And I feel like this person's kind of realizing that like this is a very spiritual connection, and it's calling them to really work on themselves here. All right, let's see. I'll clarify a bit more. All right, what else are pile one's person's current feelings for pile one, please? What else are pile one's person's current feelings for pile one? All right, we have blossom with judgment again. So becoming something better. We have moving on again, like walking away from something with the Eight of Cups. I think it's like they have this realization they really need to leave something behind, observe. So that is, let's see, that's the Hanged Man. So again, a new perspective, a new awareness is coming into your person's life. We have share the love with the Three of Cups. So maybe realizing they need to be more emotionally honest, like share their love more with people. We also have dedicated effort with the Eight of Pentacles. So putting in this work to maybe learn how to share more love, to be more loving. And then we have helpless and hopeless with the Eight of Swords and sacral chakra. So I think I came up earlier with the Emperor, like this person is like saying like, I'm strong and stand in my power. It's like, this is where they need to come to, because they might have been stuck in a situation because they were not standing in their power, because they were victimizing themselves. They were, feeling helpless and hopeless. But I feel like this is a sacral chakra activation that's going on where your person is really grounding themselves, really using their creative forces to blast any of these, limiting beliefs and severe anxieties out of the way so that they can actually connect with you here. So it seems like your person's definitely using some pretty intense shadow work. And I feel like the more that they do this shadow work and the more they purge and release, it's like the more I feel like love emotions that come up for you as well. All right, let's get some messages from them and see what they want to say to you. All right, what does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? Does pile, okay, what does pile one's person want to say to pile one? Does pile one's person want to say? The more I find myself, the more I find you. That's very interesting, because I'm kind of just saying that, like, the more that they go within and like discover themselves and do this inner work, the more they resonate with this connection. I'm so proud of you. So they want you to know that they are very proud of you and whatever you're doing with your life. I feel like this is also them acknowledging that this has probably been very painful for you as well, and that they're proud of you for getting through maybe some triggers. Maybe this person has done stuff that's really hurt, and they're proud of you for pushing forward. Um, Also, whatever you're doing, I feel like particularly maybe in career, work, or like family life, you're really succeeding, and this person is very proud of you. My passion for you is so intense, it feels like I have a wild animal inside of me. Yeah, with the Eight of Wands, this person is definitely feeling very passionate about you. I think it came up twice. I'm dedicating my life to love and service. Interesting, because I was kind of saying like spirits like asking your person like, what are you doing with your life? Like maybe your person's like maybe having to learn to dedicate themselves to service, to others, to love. You are part of my soul purpose. Interesting. I kind of was saying that earlier, like you're part of this person's soul purpose, like you guys have a mission together. And then when I impulsively react out of sadness, anger, or fear, even if I feel justified in the moment, after enough time passes and I calm down, I always feel guilty and regretful. So this is about maybe your person gets triggered by things that you do, or, like makes up scenarios in their head or something. And so they might kind of impulsively react out of a place of fear and sadness. And then they're kind of saying, like, even if they feel like justified in it, um, they always feel guilty and regretful afterwards, after they've calmed down from this like anger. So your person might have some anger stuff they're having to kind of work through at the moment. Maybe that's like a wound that they struggle with, or there's like maybe some wound that keeps getting triggered for them. Let's see. Like I feel like you probably trigger them a lot just because there's a lot of feeling here. Like there's a lot of love here. And so I feel like the deeper the love, the deeper the triggering and sometimes anger, because there's a lot of attachment I think your person feels for you. Let's see, what else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? Um, I'm being strategic and trying to figure out the best course of action. That makes sense with the King of Swords that came out as well. You are my best friend, very sweet. Even if I don't always say it or show it, you really do mean a lot to me. So yeah, this person might kind of keep it all to themselves. They might not show it too much, but you do mean a lot to them. You have helped me become the best version of myself. Let's start again. Yeah, so they really want this new beginning with you here with the Ace of Wands. And then I've realized hurting you and only ends up hurting me too. I don't want to let my ego run the show anymore. So this is very similar to this card where it's like, this person maybe feels justified in their anger and then they react. And then I feel like they just end up feeling regretful and they're like, wow, this sucks. Like hurting the person I love. I feel terrible about it. I'm feeling it's a very visceral feeling. Like when they know that they've hurt you, it's like painful in their heart chakra. And I also feel like there's some sort of energetic, like emotional telepathy you guys share. So they also do literally feel the pain that you go through. So it's teaching them a lot about being kind to others. What else does file one's person wants to say to file one? I've been looking for you my whole life. I'm so grateful I finally found you. So it definitely could be this is like a really deep, again, like soul connection, twin flame connection. And like when this person was born, they felt like they had been looking for you their whole life. I received so many signs and synchronicities about you. I swear I see your name everywhere. And then my love for you never falters or fades. So this is a very everlasting connection. And I feel like even if there is triggering that happens, it doesn't make the love any weaker. It might just like hurt both of you at the time, but it's like this love is very, very strong. What else does file one's person want to say to file one? Oh, um, can you feel my heart calling to you? So this person's heart is calling out to you. They're really missing you. A card fell on the floor, but I'm gonna read that one later. She's too far. She's too far away. um, let's see. What else does file one's person want to say to pile one? What else does file one's person want to say to pile one? What else does file one's first? Ooh, I didn't know how to deal with the depths of my feelings for you. It scared me to feel so much for someone. So, yeah, there's also, again, like a lot of really deep feelings which could have caused them to put up boundaries, put up walls because it's like scary for them to feel so vulnerable. Like again, like I feel like you have a lot of power over this person emotionally. You've taught me a lot of important lessons about myself and caused me to seriously examine my behavior. So I feel like your person with all this, like, I don't want my ego to run the show anymore. Like I impulsively react. Like your person's doing some self-reflection. I feel like that definitely makes sense with the Hermit and the Moon card. It's like they've been really looking at themselves here. Like, hey, like who am I? What do I do? The stuff that I do, like shadow work. Definitely a sense of sadness as well if they've hurt you. It's just like really painful. You make my body ache with desire. So again, so much heat here. I burn from the heat between us. That's crazy. I didn't even see that. So yeah, they're burning up for you. You're the only one I want, and you always seduce me. You are my greatest temptation. So along with a lot of love and fear, there is a lot of passion, desire for you as well. It could even be some jealousy because I feel like this person's like a bit like I'm here with almost like obsessed with you in a way, and it's like it could even be like a jealousy thing that they have for some of you. I don't know, take that as it resonates. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What else does pile one's person want to say? I push you away because I'm scared that if you get too close, you might hurt me. So again, those walls. I listen to music that reminds me of you. I need to fix things between us and make things right. So yeah, definitely hurt you. They really want to right those wrongs. My bed feels so cold and empty without you in it, and I'm having an ego death. So that makes sense because they've been going within so much, like, yeah, looking at like, I don't want my ego to run the show anymore. So they're having this ego death where they're maybe really questioning the behavior that maybe they used to feel justified in doing. They're starting to really look at that and see, like, am I justified in this or am I just being hurtful unnecessarily? And let's get one of these cards as well. What else does file one's person want to say to file one? What else does file one's person want to say? What else does file one's person want to say? And these are just kind of like love notes. I made them for fun. What does this one say? I want to give you the love you deserve. Yeah, so this person really wants to give you the love that you deserve. They feel like you deserve a lot of love. And then I've had secret feelings for you for a long time. So definitely a lot of deep emotions here, secret feelings. And they've probably been hiding those for a very long time. And then I love you, mind, body, and soul. Wow, this is very powerful. It's a very deep love connection you guys have. So this person is definitely going through it right now, though. And I feel like they're really missing you because they do love you so deeply. Let's see. All right, so let's get some current energy now. Let me pick these cards apart. Sorry, guys. It's um. All right. What is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please? What is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please? This pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please. This pile one's person's current energy towards pile one. Um. So we have darkness, interesting, long night moon. So yeah, they're definitely doing shadow work here, facing their inner darkness is definitely a theme. So that's definitely what's going on with your person is they're having to face their inner darkness. And I feel like because maybe for some of you, you've recently triggered a painful wound. Maybe there's been a triggering in this connection recently, and so this has started a dark night of the soul for your person. Maybe you're also kind of experiencing a dark night of the soul at the moment. In which case, I'm sending you much love and compassion for that. Um, Sorry. And then we have waxing crescent, self-love. So yeah, this is, I think, causing your person to learn self-love, self-regulation. Like, again, it's like healing that abandoned inner child that they have within them. And then supermoon attraction. So this is not surprising with all the wand energy coming through. So a lot of attraction as well. So this is a very complicated energy that your person's going through. So yeah, a lot of complex emotion, a lot of depth is what I'm feeling. Um, All right, what else is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one? What else is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please? Interesting, door to spirit. So it's like this dark night of the soul they're going through is opening this door to spirit. It's this door to their higher self. It reminds me a lot of the judgment card. Um, Seventh chakra, archangel Uriel, so the crown chakra. They're having an awakening here. I feel like your person is, yeah, definitely having like a spiritual awakening of some sort, and then storm warning. But this is like, a lot of intense energy. This makes a lot of sense for your person. Like they're kind of going through some sort of craziness right now. It could be, again, like I'm just feeling that some triggering that's been going on, and so there's just a lot coming up to the surface for your person at the moment that they're having to deal with. But I feel like ultimately this darkness, this storm warning, this intensity, whatever's going on is opening this doorway to spirit because it's like cracking your person open. So again, especially if you feel like you're a twin flame with this person, I feel like you could even be going through something similar to this right now. So if you've been feeling like some sort of crazy energy, it's definitely not just you. All right, let's see. Let's get you some advice now, pile one. All right. So what's some advice for pile one, please? Advice for pile one, please. What does pile one need to hear? Advice for pile one. Advice for pile one, please. Advice for pile one. All right, let's see what these have to say. So, these are affirmations by Louise Hay. All my relationships are harmonious. So this is an affirmation to say, especially with this storm warning, like there's a lot of intensity here. When we create harmony in our minds and hearts, we will find it in our lives. The inner creates the outer always. So this is a reminder that, cultivating inner harmony, inner balance, and inner peace will lead to a lot of peace in this connection. And I feel like maybe this is a time where there is some stuff that's being kind of blown out of the way to create this peace with this person. My future is glorious, very cute. I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. All is well in my world. So that could be an affirmation that you say to yourself as well. And then the past is over. This is a new day that I have never lived before. I stay in the now and enjoy each and every moment. So just a reminder to stay in the now and let go of the past. So if there has been some difficulty with this connection recently, this moment is a new world open to you, and you can, make what you want of it. Every second is a new experience, basically, and we can release the past that no longer serves us. More advice for Paul one, please. More advice for Paul one, please. We'll take that one though. This says generosity. A true spiritual life is not possible without a generous heart from the Buddha. When you act in the spirit of generosity with no expectations, your heart expands outwardly as a consequence of the compassion and loving kindness to be found within. So I feel like this is about, yeah, giving your love to others without expectations and being unconditionally loving. And then also just being generous with money as well. So take this as it resonates in terms of what you feel like you could be more compassionate with. But I feel like giving will help open your heart even more. And then forgiveness. Holding on to anger is like grasping at a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You're the one that gets burned. Um, from the Buddha as well. By practicing forgiveness, you can find new meaning to life's worst events. As love and compassion combine in the sacred space of the heart, they are released as a powerful energy and everything changes. All possibilities again become open to you. So definitely if there's been stuff that's been hard in this connection, forgiving another person, releasing anger, um, and having compassion for yourself and the other person in the situation, and I feel like this will help open the possibilities and like just help you to see the power that your life has and also be grateful for what you have. And again, it kind of reminds me of this card, like the past is over, so just like forgive and release it. All right, let's get some final messages from your person and see what else they want to say to you. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? Self-esteem issues. So that could have definitely been causing issues here. It's a dull ache. So this person's like aching right now. So again, I was kind of saying like some sort of solar plexus or heart stuff. Like this person's feeling a lot of pain from the separation or whatever is going on. You are home to my soul. Um, you mean so much more to me than you know, and then choose me. So it's kind of like they're hoping that you choose them. Maybe even if there's been difficulty, that you would still choose them. They're maybe again feeling insecure about your love for them. What is pile one's person's overall energy towards pile one, please? What is pile one's person's overall energy towards pile one? Eight of Cups. Um, Five of Wands, sorry. Uh, and the Two of Wands. So yeah, some sort of inner conflict going on here, anxiety, stuff like that, battles between the ego and the heart, the higher self. Walking away from something though, and then with the Two of Wands, planning for travel for some new beginning is what I'm feeling there. All right, let's see. What else does pile one needs to hear right now? What else does pile one need to hear? Okay, so we have the letter N, N, H, R, R, so a lot of double letters, and then the letter V. We have this little sun charm, so if this is saying there's going to be positivity ahead, even if there's this stormy sky right now in this connection, I feel like things are going to be better in the future. We have this little bottle, so they might want to have fun with you, parties, stuff like that. A lot of luck coming to you here, good fortune with the shamrock, with the horseshoe, so it could be abundance as well. So interesting, we have two cups. Kind of reminds me of the Ace of Cups as well, wanting to bring your love together. This kind of reminds me of the Eight of Wands, wanting to spring into action. This is the crown chakra to me, so this person is opening up spiritually. This reminds me of the yin and yang. Kind of even looks like a key, so it's like you guys are like these divine counterparts opening each other up. This corn, reminds me of the Seven of Pentacles, wanting to invest, grow something with you. This cute little red shoe. They find you very attractive here. The seal, it's like they want to be goofy and make you laugh. And then this little sand bucket, it's like they want to build something for you here, like build you a castle. I feel like your person really wants to like impress you or something like that. Or pile one, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending you so much abundance and bliss. Take care. All right. Bye-bye. Hello, pile two. Welcome to your reading. So let's get into your person's current feelings for you. I hope you're doing super well. It's lovely to have you. All right, pile two. What are pile two's person's current feelings for pile two, please? What are pile two's person's current feelings for pile two, please? For pile two's person's current feelings for pile two, please. For pile two's person's current feelings for pile two, please. Four of Cups, the Emperor, Justice, Two of Cups, Nine of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Eight of Cups, the Six of Cups, Ten of Wands, Five of Wands. Pile two's person's current feelings for pile two. Pile two's person's current feelings for pile two. This is the Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, Hermit, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so what's going on here? So the Four of Cups and the Hierophant. So this is definitely your person like learning some sort of a lesson, like sitting back and contemplating things here. It could be them even getting in touch with spirit as well, getting in touch with source. He kind of reminds me of like the meditating Buddha figure in the Four of Cups, like kind of going with and ignoring the outside world to try to figure out life, what this connection really means. I definitely feel like they're starting to really see the spiritual aspects of this connection as well, though, like seeing the signs and the synchronicities. I'm just hearing the word like lessons over and over in my head, though. So definitely some sort of lesson your person is sitting back and digesting, is what I'm feeling. So yeah, definitely something recently happened. I feel like maybe between the two of you, this person is currently kind of healing from that, like reevaluating the things that they've done. And then the Eight of Wands. So this is about this desire that they're feeling for you as well. A lot of passion, really missing the intimacy is what I'm hearing, really desiring you. This person's definitely full of a lot of, yeah, like fire for you. They're really burning up for you is what I'm hearing. And then we have the Emperor and the Eight of Cups. So it seems like your person is starting to get in their power, and they're leaving behind maybe old cycles, behaviors, things that maybe keep them from being empowered. This could also just be about them wanting to go within themselves and discover something important. I feel like they're trying to really understand the nature of this connection somehow, like it confuses them, and so they're going within a lot to try to figure things out. And that's why they're trying to get in touch with their spirituality, is because they're like, what is going on in this connection, what's going on here? And I feel like it's helping them to become their divine masculine emperor self, because this is helping them to evolve spiritually. Then we have the Justice card and the Six of Cups. So they're really wanting to bring forward, for some of you, like an apology or like a token of goodwill or something like that, but also really wanting to reunite with you here, reconnect with you, make things right as well, bring balance into this connection, because they really care about you with the Six of Cups. This is a really sweet energy, maybe even seeing that this is like a past life energy as well. For some of you, there also could be karma that's currently being balanced between the two of you, and I feel like this person is being reminded that even if there is maybe triggers or things that are coming up, that this love is what's more important than any trigger, and that this this triggering is maybe even helping them to heal their inner child or something like that. It's an interesting message, but this person is becoming more balanced and starting to kind of see things from a higher perspective. Definitely seeing this love from a higher perspective as well. We have the Two of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So what's this about? I feel like this person is feeling very burdened by a lot of passion. And then I think there's also a lot of repressed emotion here that's going on. A lot of repressed maybe desire and then emotions and feelings. And I'm just hearing like words. Like there are a lot of words unspoken between the two of you. There are a lot of things your person hasn't said about how they feel about you, their emotions for you. And so it's like this person is like having to carry around this burden of all these repressed feelings. It's like this person's maybe swallowing or has been swallowing down a lot of deep love, emotions like that. They've been just masking it maybe. And so it's kind of like you can see this guy's like struggling here. He's like kind of falling apart. And it's almost like I'm hearing like the straw that broke the camel's back. It's like your person's like close to like breaking down almost. It's like there's just too much going on in this person's like head. Like they're just holding all this stuff in about like their feelings for you. And I definitely feel like there's like a love confession that maybe your person is holding within that's really stressing them out as well. We have the Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands. So yeah, there's some like inner conflict here that's going on with your person, maybe about this connection. It's like, again, like their head and their heart kind of conflicting. They're confused. It's like maybe on one level, they do want to come forward and tell you how they really feel, but then they hold it all in, but then it's like this repressed energy, and then there's all this like passion as well. So your person might be kind of struggling with some anger right now for some of you, because maybe they're holding in all this emotion. They need to release it somehow. And with the Nine of Wands, they could be really putting up some boundaries here. But I feel like this is also them having faith in this connection, and sticking by it. So it's like, I'm just hearing like their heart won't quit on you, like their heart won't quit on this connection. And that could be why there's even some turmoil in their lives, because maybe they just won't give up on this connection. And then their ego's kind of fighting them about it. But their heart is like, has all this faith, for this connection in a way. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So yeah, they want to fight for this new beginning here is what I'm feeling. Like they want to fight for this love. They want to fight for this connection. They want something brand new with you. They want to bring this in with the Ace of Pentacles. Like they don't want to lose this connection. And they definitely want something to happen between the two of you. Definitely, maybe after a period of going within here, trying to figure themselves out, clear out whatever this drama in their head or even in their current situation. They're having to, yeah, really resolve that so they can bring about a new beginning. And then we have the Seven of Swords, which is about deception. I feel like, your person maybe is being strategic here, not showing, how much feeling is really in their heart for you, which makes sense with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Wands. Maybe having some secrets here at the Hermit, but they are definitely going within. But this could be about them really keeping things to themselves, concealing the truth of what they're really feeling because of some sort of fear. I think there's some sort of vulnerability fear. Your person's afraid of, I'm feeling like being betrayed. They have like a wound around betrayal somehow. And so this person might feel the need to run away and conceal things in order to feel like they won't be hurt. But otherwise, I feel like your person is definitely having to really face themselves, face their shadows, and really face like why they run from things, especially because this is like a very soul connection, deep love. There is like a lot of love in this connection. And so your person's having to maybe really, yeah, like really look at why maybe they run away from love, or maybe why they push it away. And they're starting to see like it has a lot to do with maybe, self-loathing, stuff like that, feeling like they don't deserve love. Maybe they walk away from it because they're afraid of losing it, stuff like that. So your person's having to go through some really deep stuff. And with the Ten of Wands, I think that they're also very stressed generally right now, for some reason. I'm also feeling there's something to do with their current situation that's stressful. There's something about their current reality that's stressful. It could be like a lot of work, or, maybe they're having to work on a project, or if your person is in like some sort of situation or another sort of connection, that connection's putting a lot of pressure on them and stressing them out, because I'm feeling like fundamentally there's something in this person's life that feels wrong or misplaced. Like there is something they know they need to walk away from. And I feel like that's why they're so stressed out, is because maybe they haven't done it yet, or they're in the process of it. And so it's like that gut feeling where when when something's off and something's wrong, and you can just sense it, and you just get this feeling in your solar plexus where it's like, this isn't right. And I definitely feel like that's what's going on with your person. That could be why they're having so much mental conflict, is because they just know that there isn't something right here, but maybe their ego is like still trying to push them into something, but they're having to really fight with that, because ultimately they do want this new beginning and they are in love with you. And I feel like love is still, the strongest emotion, but it definitely, love and fear can really, clash when it comes to these really deep soul connections, because they kind of trigger like a really, really deep fear, for people. All right, it's some clarifications. Clarify the Four of Cups, pile two's person's current feelings for pile two, please. Clarify the Four of Cups, pile two's person's current feelings for pile two, please. Clarify the Four of Cups, pile two's person's current feelings for pile two, please. Clarify the Four of Cups, pile two's person's current feelings for pile two. So we have I love you. So they do really love you. And I feel like with this Four of Cups, there is like this Ace of Cups kind of hanging out here. So this person is reflecting on that they do love you here. This is a divine love. And then Eight of Swords, trapped in fear, victimization. I need to free myself from the fears that hold me back. So exactly, I was just saying like this, there's all this fear that's holding your person back, and they're realizing that they need to free themselves here, that maybe that these fears are really what's trapping them. And then Nine of Swords, extreme fear. Wow, so a lot of fear. I'm facing my shadow side and deepest fears. So much about fear here with your person, but that's what's going on. They're facing their deepest fears. Dark night of the soul, anxiety, overthinking, panic attacks. So your person could really be, yeah, kind of going through a lot there. Clarify that Eight of Swords, pile two's person's current feelings for pile two. Um, the Sun, happiness, celebration, life, pure joy. You fill my heart with joy and my mind with light. So yeah, you make this person really happy. And I feel like that's why they want to walk away from things that don't make them happy in life, because they feel like their happiness is with you. And like the sun is just such a clear, like radiant energy that's what it's like. They know that connecting with you is what makes them feel this way, and like other things don't. And the Knight of Swords, I want to take immediate action towards you. So yeah, this person definitely wants to walk away from something to take action towards you. And then Six of Pentacles, I want to shower you with love and affection. Wow, yeah, your person is like feeling this desire to like fly towards you because you make them so happy. And it's like we can't really stay away from things that make us happy. You know what I mean? We're very drawn to things that make us feel good. So that's really what's going on with your person. Let's see. Clarify the Ten of Wands, pile two's person's current feelings for pile two, please. Oh, yeah, I definitely feel like this is about a lot of just maybe repressed passion, because we have the Ace of Wands. My passion for you lights me up inside. So motivation, inspiration, attraction, and then Queen of Wands, confidence, beauty, sensuality. You seduce me with your radiance. So your person is feeling very seduced by you right now. They're really desiring you. So the Ten of Wands could literally just be like frustration because maybe you guys aren't together right now, even been physical with each other, and so this person's just really craving that. That could even be what's stressing them out partly so much, is just like really wanting to be with you. All right, clarify the Nine of Wands, file two's person's current feelings for file two. Clarify the Nine of Wands, file two's person's current feelings for file two. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Ooh, interesting. So we have fear came out. So I have like a love and a fear card in this deck. So I feel like, yeah, this boundaries, putting up these walls, are because they are fear. Like it's fear. They're keeping you away because they're scared of being hurt. But we do have you are my destiny and I want you in my life forever, with the Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like even though they're scared, it's like they still see that this future with you, they still see that this is their destiny and that they want this life with you forever. And it could be like, no, like a fear again of abandonment or rejection. Let's see. Clarify the Seven of Swords, pile two's person's current feelings for pile two, please. Clarify the Seven of Swords, pile two's person's current feeling. Okay, interesting. So this is the Devil card, but I renamed it Ego. Fear, unrestrained, lost service, the self being lost in illusion, distorted view. You have reality, overly attached to material world, and it says, I'm freeing myself from the chains of fear. So a lot about fear again. So right now, the Seven of Swords energy, where maybe they're running and being destructive, is because they are stuck in their ego, kind of stuck in the matrix is what I'm hearing. They're in the chains of fear. They're being held down. But then we have the Three of Wands, moving forward, braving the unknown, confidence, determination, preparing for union, all paths lead home. So it's like even right now, even though they're having to struggle through this energy of being stuck in that devil energy of fear and, you know, holding things back, wearing a mask, it's like this is still like maybe a karmic cycle for them to learn from, because all paths lead home and it's going to eventually, you know, create a union, because I feel like this is about something that they really need to have been needing to work on within themselves. And it's almost like maybe situations have been presenting themselves to force your person to work on themselves. Let's see. All right, I'm going to get some additional clarification in this other deck. Oops, sorry about that. All right. What else are pile two's person's current feelings for pile two, please? What else are pile two's person's current feelings for pile two? What else are pile two's person's current feelings for pile two? What else are pile two's person's current feelings for pile two? Oops. So, see, I'm gonna get a couple more. What else are pile two's person's current feelings for pile two? What else are pile two's person's current feelings for pile two? Okay. So we have confront, and yeah, you can see this person is looking into their shadow side here with the moon card. So having to confront this darkness, this fear, this ego, these issues that are going on. Then we have rest and reconsider with the Nine of Wands as well. So reconsidering their lives, kind of having like an existential crisis for some of you. This is kind of what's going on with your person within. And they're the Four of Cups again. Opportunity beckons. So it's like they're feeling there's this a lot of opportunity for them in this connection beckoning to them. There's this beautiful soulmate energy with the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups. And they feel like they should be moving towards it. But it's like they know that there's something, holding them back there with that fear. And then move with the Chariot. So it's like they're feeling this desire to move, to take action. This could literally even be about maybe moving to where you live for some of you. This person like might even want to move in with you or move out if they're in some sort of situation. They know they need to take action, make movement here, on this opportunity. What I'm hearing is like, this is an opportunity that they might lose and they might really regret losing in the future. And they're like kind of stressing out about that. And then listen. So listening to their intuition here at the High Priestess. And I feel like that's what's helping them to see the right action, and their intuition is really telling them to take this opportunity with you, to take action towards this connection. And then we have shine with the sun and then the throat chakra. So this is about them working on their solar plexus, getting up their confidence and their courage to take action towards you. And I think really speak some sort of truth to you. So for some of you, your person really struggles with self-esteem issues. And for me, the Seven of Swords behavior, like that deceptive behavior, that fear is because of really, really deep insecurities. So I feel like this is all process by which your person is having to learn to heal these deep wounds, these deep insecurities, so that keep them from reaching out for what they truly want in life. So for some of you, your person is, maybe being deceptive, living a life that isn't really what they want because they're too afraid to maybe take what they really want in life because they're scared that they might lose it or they might you might reject them or something like that. So maybe for some of you, this person followed a different path and took an easier option because they were so afraid of what would happen if this connection ended in failure, that they might have followed an easier path. But I feel like this person, that path, whatever this person went on, even if it's just running away from this connection, this person feels like it hasn't been satisfying for them and they're still yearning for this connection, even though maybe they've run or they're running. Like they're still craving you, they're still wanting you, they're still desiring you and missing you. So then it's like they're feeling like maybe they need to double back and change their mind or change their behavior. All right, so let's see. Let's get some messages from them now. What does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two, please? What does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What does Pile Two's person want to say? What does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What does Pile Two's person want to say? Interesting. I always cared about you. So this is them saying that, even if they've been running, even if they've done stuff that was hurtful, they've always cared about you a lot. You saved my life. So for some of you, you might have come into this person's life when they were at a really bad place. You might have really had an impact in turning their life around. So even though it might seem like a little bit messy right now with your person, it's like I think they ultimately are in an upward spiral, but of course, like healing isn't necessarily linear. So it might seem like sometimes your person relapses into negative behavior, and I feel like having compassion for them on their healing journey is important. I'm seeing now that you always had my best interest at heart. Thank you for loving me unconditionally. Wow. Whoa. So yeah, this person maybe, didn't, they didn't really understand this connection at times. Maybe they felt like you were hurting them. Maybe they just felt really triggered by this relationship and they just thought it was like toxic or something. And maybe that's why they ran away. But now they're starting to see that you always cared, you always loved them. And they're like, wow, thank you so much for loving me unconditionally. I think this is also their higher self saying, like, thank you for loving me despite everything that I've done. I overreact so much when it comes to you. I feel crazy sometimes. So yeah, this person has really, really deep feelings for you. So maybe they do overreact and kind of, yeah, put up like crazy defenses or like do stuff that's like really hurtful or like confusing. And I think it's because this person, they have so much attachment to you. There's so many feelings in this connection that maybe they never really learned how to deal with their feelings in a healthy way. So then they overreact and they feel crazy and they might act crazy. So don't take it personally if this person does like hurtful or crazy stuff, because I feel like it's just just all this inner child stuff that gets triggered for them. I lost myself for a little while. I got so caught up in illusion, I became someone I didn't recognize. And when I looked in the mirror, I didn't like who I saw. So this could even be past energy or current energy, that your person is caught up in illusion. Maybe they're a bit lost, and they're not. And it's like, I feel like with the Seven of Swords energy, this is definitely about not being true to yourself. But then kind of I'm seeing with this Hermit, this is definitely about inner work, going within and discovering yourself. So I feel like this is a transitional process where your person is like wanting to love the person that they see in the mirror, which maybe they have been struggling with, because especially if they hurt you, it might have really been hard to face that. Maybe it's been hard to face themselves when they know how they've damaged this connection, maybe. Other people's opinions about our connection don't matter. What matters is the love we share. So this is definitely a message. I feel like that they're realizing this, that, if other people told them to leave this connection because it's toxic or stuff like that, this person's realizing that, like it's between the two of you guys and no one else really has any say or should have any say in, like this connection. It's like, it's up to you and what you want in this connection. And I feel like this is also like a message to you that if it seems like you really care about this person, like you really do feel like this is your twin or like your soulmate or someone you're meant to be with, even if it's hard, this is a message that if you truly love this person, what's most important is your truth and not what other people think. You reflect back all my beauty and pain. So there is like a lot of mirroring that happens here where you will maybe reflect each other's pain, like your best and worst sides to each other. And it could be really, difficult for both of you. And then connecting with you means stepping into the unknown and dealing with my emotions. And sometimes it's hard for me to do. So that makes a lot of sense, like, especially if they've been running, because this is all about them facing their fears and dealing with their emotions. And maybe this person had a tendency to just avoid their emotions, run away from their emotions because, they're too painful to deal with. And I feel like that's kind of what this is saying, is like you just bring up so many emotions for this person. That's why they run away, but it's not because it's like anything of your fault. It's just because there is so much love here that it almost is like overwhelming to your person. And again, especially if they were never taught how to like process their emotions healthfully, it could just be that the only thing they know how to do. I'm hearing like fight or flight instincts. Like the only thing they know how to do is like run away because they feel like they're in danger somehow. Like they get really, really scared. What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two, please? What else does Pile Two's person want to say? What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does Pile Two's person want to say? I don't want to hide my love for you anymore. So yeah, they have been hiding it, I think, but they don't want to do it anymore. I love everything about you. Meet me in the fifth dimension and show me your love. So wanting to connect with you like telepathically in the fifth dimension. Let's start again. You're my one true love. Wow. So this person definitely feels like you are the one. I want to share my life with you. You set off fireworks within me. So again, a lot of passion, sparks, desire. I love kissing you. I want to have a long talk with you and bare our souls and deepest feelings to one another. So again, there is this desire, and the side of them, you have this like discussion where you guys are vulnerable, and then I only have eyes for you. So this person definitely doesn't feel it for anybody else. You definitely have their eye. Um, what else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two, please? What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two, please? What else does Pile Two's person want to say? You make my heart bloom. Oh, so this is a heart chakra awakening, I think, for you and your person. You're making their heart expand and bloom. No matter what, I love you unconditionally and I always will. So it's interesting, unconditional love has come up twice. So I think this is also saying their higher self is saying, like, I will love you unconditionally, like, no matter what happens, no matter how things seem on the 3D world, no matter how I'm hearing like my 3D self is acting, like they do love you unconditionally forever. I'm keeping a close eye on you. I want to give you a long, tight hug, and I would move heaven and earth for you. Um, all right, what else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does pile two's person want to say? Um, you turn my world upside down for the better. And no matter what, or no matter how I've acted towards you, remember that you are beautiful and worthy of love. So definitely, if this person's been deceptive, hurtful, hiding their feelings, it's not a reflection of you and your worth. You are beautiful and worthy of a love. It will never last with anyone but you. You always get my blood pumping. I know this love is once in a lifetime. I love your body. I want to talk to you and see how you've been. I want to wake up in your arms every day. And to be honest, being away from you is probably the most painful thing I've ever experienced. So if there's been a separation, it's been extremely painful for them. Especially even if they caused it, they ran away from you. It's like really, really painful regardless. What else does pile two's person want to say? Because you're basically denying yourself love, and that's just super painful. I'm serious about you. I'm grateful for all the moments we have shared. Looking at you is like staring straight into the sun. You are so radiantly beautiful, and we are fire and ice. So a lot of differences between the two of you, but I feel like you do come together, and there's some really beautiful chemistry there. Definitely really unique energy. Like this person hasn't felt this way before. It's like you're perfect mirrors, but like opposites as well, is what I'm feeling. And then let's see, let's just get a couple more messages from this deck. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say? Uh, let's see. You make me so happy. You are my light. Oh, that's very sweet. So you do make this person really happy. You are like their light for them. I want to grow something beautiful with you. So yeah, they want to have a beautiful future with you here. They want to grow something in this connection. And then, oh wow, say yes to heaven, say yes to me. So it's like, they hope that if they come forward to you, you will say yes to them and you can grow this beautiful future because you do make them so happy. You are this light for them. This light in the darkness is what I'm feeling like. And again, like I saw that card, like you saved my life. So, you really might have been a guiding light for this person at a really difficult time in their life. And I feel like you're still that light for them. What is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please? What is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please? Um, What is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two? Oops. Um, this says creation. So again, like I want to grow something beautiful with you. I want to create something with you. This could also be about manifestation, creating a new version of themselves as well. Pleasure. So feeling a lot of sensual energy with you here, wanting that pleasure, and then beauty. So really admiring your beauty. This person thinks you're really, really gorgeous. Remember, they said earlier, no matter how I've acted, you're beautiful and worthy of love. And it's like, no matter how this person has acted, they think you are beautiful. They love you. So regardless of their actions, it's like this is the truth of their hearts. What else is pile two's person current energy towards pile two? What else is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two? What else is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two? Cornucopia and third chakra archangel Shamuel. So this is the solar plexus. And again, that's what I was feeling like. There's like some solar plexus issues. And then this cornucopia is about like receiving abundance in your life, like receiving good things. And I feel like to them, like you are this cornucopia of beautiful energy, of beautiful light, like you are this blessing. And it's just their self-esteem issues, I think, that prevent them from taking this beautiful thing into their life because they just don't feel good enough for it. But I feel like as they continue to release fear, release doubt and self-esteem problems, they'll start to accept this more and more, and they'll start to, I feel like, pursue you more as well, feel more confident in pursuing you as well. Advice for pile two, please. 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 C. I see my parents as tiny children who need love. I have compassion for my parents' childhoods. I know that now that I chose them, because they were perfect for what I had to learn. I forgive them and set them free, and I set myself free. So this could be about inner child wounds that you have or issues that you have with your parents. I also feel like this is about this person as well. Like, this is a tiny child who needs love ultimately. So if they are being hurtful and running away and stuff like that, it's because there is a little wounded inner child within them. And again, like, you chose them to teach you things. But I also said again about your parents. So I think this is about forgetting your parents, also forgetting this person and other people in your life. And then it's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. I am not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new thoughts or new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I am willing to change and grow. So I think this is about looking at your own limiting beliefs and maybe the things you think about yourself or the things you think about this person or this connection or whatever situations are in the way, and changing your beliefs and look at the world in a new way. If you feel like something isn't quite aligned, like there are things appearing in your reality that are not fitting with what you truly want in your life. So changing how you talk to yourself, the way that you see yourself as well. All right, advice for pile 2, please. Advice for pile 2, please. Interesting. So this is another card about thinking. Pure thought. We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves. Look deep into your heart and question the motivation for your thoughts, as well as their truthfulness. Do they lead to happiness? When you can remove your own personal fantasy stories from your thoughts, you will be able to embrace reality simply as it is and understand that there is a divine purpose to everything that happens to us, which is so interesting because this card is about, like, what you need to learn, and then letting your thoughts change depending on realizations that you have about letting go of negativity, I feel like. So yeah, embrace reality as it is, and then understand that there is a divine purpose to everything that happens. So forgiveness of the situation, and then discipline. A disciplined mind leads to happiness, an undisciplined mind leads to suffering. Discipline is one of the most used practical tools to reunite the mind, body, and spirit, and is encouraged in many spiritual pursuits as a way to attain ultimate happiness. So I feel like this is about learning to be disciplined, probably about thoughts and things like that. And if there's just other things that you feel like you want to be disciplined about, that's like a meditation or routine, or certain foods, stuff like that. I feel like your higher self will guide you to, what you could practice discipline in. I feel like that's a very personal choice, and you'll be motivated to the right answer for that one. All right, let's see. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile 2, please? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile 2? We will be together soon. I'm changing. You're never far from my thoughts, and feeling frustrated. Again, feeling frustrated, a lot of that desire coming up again. Pile two's person's overall energy towards pile 2. Pile two's person's overall energy towards pile 2. Um, so we have strength. So this person's ego is being tamed by you. Also feel like by their higher self. It's like this conflict here, having the strength to overcome the things that hold them back from you. The Wheel of Fortune and the Moon, so again, withdrawing within themselves, doing this shadow work, but also this destiny feeling with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups, which is all about this really deep, unconditional love I feel like you guys have for each other. What does Fausto need to hear right now, please? What does Fausto need to hear? Okay, so this reminds me of the sun. So I feel like your person is connecting with Source a lot right now. What else does Fausto need to hear? Let's see. Oh, this is believe in love. So you need to believe in love, believe in the power. Oh, we also have trust. So trust and believe in love. This little button, this reminds me of the root chakra, so maybe balancing out your root chakra, feeling stable. I feel like, again, your person's maybe feeling a bit unstable about something. This reminds me of the throat chakra, so I feel like your person is learning to communicate more. Another bead of the throat chakra. This is the crown, that purple energy. So I feel like, your person is getting in touch with higher wisdom. You guys are both learning a lot of lessons with this little book. So again, try to see these things that happen between the two of you as lessons rather than it be getting super caught up in them. Then we have this little pineapple and this little strawberry. So there's a lot of sweetness in this connection. It reminds you like summertime, like just like good vibes between the two of you. I feel like you guys are really happy when you guys are together. This reminds me of a teardrop. So this is like kind of like, and it's gold. It's like a sacred teardrop. Like maybe you're crying sacred tears right now. We have this little frog, which is about fertility and rebirth. This cake, so really craving you right now. Um, let's see, this little boot. So this reminds me of traveling towards you, moving towards you. Little black cat. So intuition, tapping in with your psychic gifts. Maybe you guys enjoy black cats. Maybe you're into witchy stuff. And then this another symbol of the sun. So I think your person is really becoming integrating that divine masculine energy, but they might be having to integrate their feminine side as well with the moon, like having to go inside of themselves, having to do that shadow work so they can feel the happiness that comes afterwards. Like a snake shedding its skin and then like purifying itself. All right, pile two, thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. Sending you abundance and bliss. Take care. All right, bye bye. Hello, pile three. What's up with you guys? Hope you're doing really well. Let's get into your person's current feelings for you. All right, pile three. What are pile three's person's current feelings for pile three, please? What are pile three's person's current feelings for pile three, please? What are pile three's person's current feelings for pile three? What are pile three's person's current feelings for pile three, please? Pile three's person's current feelings for pile three. Sorry about this. All right, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, the Six of Cups, Strength, King of Wands, Five of Swords, Ten of Wands, Three of Swords, Six of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords, the Moon, Seven of Pentacles, pile three's person's current feelings for pile three, pile three's person's current feelings for pile three, pile three's person's see Justice and the the Ace of Wands. So let's get into these and see what's going on. So the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So yeah, if there's been some sort of heartbreak here, this person wants to come forward to for a new beginning. They want to offer you something. It's like they want to kind of like make something better. So yeah, if there's been some sort of pain in this connection, if person's feeling like a lot of guilt over something is what I'm feeling from this, like some sort of, yeah, like heart chakra, like ouchiness, like just not good. So there might have been like a recent fight or some sort of separation or just difficulty, and this person is, yeah, wanting to move past this with you, wanting to bring something new to you in, a new beginning with this Ace of Wands, because they're also feeling a lot of passion for you right now as well. You have the Eight of Cups and the Six of Wands. So there's like something your person needs to leave behind, and it's like they want to walk away from something and bring in a victory here. They want to have some sort of success with you, and it might be that there's like a period of time where your person maybe feels like they need to go within, discover themselves, really focus on their internal world, figure themselves out. But then I feel like this is helping them to come forward and be the victor. And it's like maybe if your person was like the runner in this connection for a while, this person doesn't want to be the runner anymore. Like they want to almost like chase you, like pursue you now, because maybe they've gotten a regained sense of like confidence in themselves, like who they are, and they're really wanting to give to this connection and like show you that they are confident and strong. So like hopefully that you will, you know, maybe take them back for some of them as well. Like maybe this is an ex, or you guys have parted ways or had a brief separation or something, and this person wants to, yeah, like triumphantly return into your life and like really show you, I'm hearing like show you what you've been missing. I don't know, bold of your person, but yeah, this person wants to like heal your broken heart. Because I feel like their heart is broken as well. Like if there is a separation, it's like really, really hurtful for them. It's not just hurtful for you, like it's painful for them as well. We have the Six of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, a lot of really deep feelings for you here. This definitely is like soulmate energy. There's a lot of inner child stuff, I think, that comes up for your person when it comes to you. I'm almost feeling like your person, like even subconsciously, it's like you kind of are like this mother figure to them in terms of like being this nurturing force of their inner child. So for some of you guys, your person has like issues with their mom. Maybe didn't get enough female motherly attention when they were young, and so they kind of see you as the provider of that energy, and it's like they don't feel that from anybody else. And it's like they kind of need you as their sense of stability, almost like as kind of like this rock for them that makes them feel safe on a fundamental level. And so I think that's why they're in a lot of pain if there's a separation, because they feel like you kind of nurture them and they really need that. I feel like your person really hopes that you can be compassionate if they do reunite with you here, because this is definitely a sign of a reunion here. Like they do really do want that. They want to come back to you, make things right, is what I'm hearing with you. And I think they're just hoping that you will still have this soft place in your heart for them, that you haven't given up on them. I'm really hearing like that you don't hate them. So for some of you, there has been some difficulty. Maybe they have really angered you or done something really hurtful, and they're just hoping that you're not super angry at them, is what I'm feeling, that you would still take them back. You'd have compassion for them. We have the Strength card and the Page of Swords. So yeah, there's like this process that's going on here where I think your person is being tamed by you. So they might have had kind of a ferocious ego, might have been really kind of out of control, like maybe had some like anger stuff that they hadn't been working on, or just really maybe had some hurtful behavior. But I feel like you've kind of come in as this compassionate energy to kind of soothe this intense energy within them, to kind of show them unconditional love and compassion and heal this wound within them of yeah, this hurt, whatever's going on within them, this pain. And seeing that the image of like you like kind of taking this like roaring lion, and there's like a thorn in its paw, and you kind of gently removing it, and that's kind of like I think like a metaphor for you kind of gently healing this person maybe over time. And then the Page of Swords is them definitely wanting to communicate with you, also just keeping a close eye on you, because again, there's this sense of nurturing and compassion here, and it's like they don't want to let you go, and it's like they can't stop thinking about you from this energy as well. Like they really can't stop fixating on you. Like I'm hearing like wondering what you're doing all the time. So if they have you on social media, they're definitely stalking you. And if they don't, they're wondering about you and maybe trying to find you like other ways, maybe asking about you through like mutual friends or something, but take it as it resonates. We also have the King of Wands and the Moon. So yeah, there's some like shadows your person's having to face right now. But I feel like with the King of Wands, they have this vision for the future here. And if, again, this is like they're feeling really sparked with this desire and passion for you. Like the Strength card also indicates a lot of passion. It's like that masculine energy of strength and power, and then the feminine energy of like love and that beautiful like interplay. So there's some really fantastic chemistry you guys have too. So this person's also really like wanting to experience that chemistry with you, desiring you in that way as well. And then the Moon, this could be about secret fantasies. They could be dreaming about you a lot, is what I'm feeling. Like could be having like kind of passionate dreams about you. And then having to face some deep fears as well, I think. Fears around like commitment, abandonment, betrayal, stuff like that. Like your person's really having to work through some stuff, I think, in order to get the strength up to come towards you. And I feel like you have to go through the darkness to see the light again, to come through that a stronger person. So this could be like a bit of a dark night of the soul energy for your person at the moment. We also have the Five of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. So there could definitely have been some drama between the two of you. Maybe your person did or said some hurtful stuff, because that makes sense with the Three of Swords over here. Could be some conflicts. Maybe you guys are fighting right now. And it's kind of making your person look back at the past and kind of, the Five of Swords always it always reminds me of like saying something you regret and then looking back and being like, ooh, should not have said that. That was not the best. Because even though it's like the battle has been like quote unquote won here, it's like nothing has really been solved, and it's like everyone's just kind of suffering, and things are not good, because I feel like the only cure to hatred is love. And so like fighting with more anger, like fighting anger with anger or hate with hate does not work. So maybe there was some sort of ego triggering or some sort of conflict you guys had recently. And then I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like kind of making your person like reevaluate their choices. This was kind of like them looking at like, what have I been investing my energy into? Have I been investing my energy into a positive, have I been investing my energy into a positive thing? Have I been investing my energy into helping others, or have I been more investing my time and energy into conflict fighting, my ego, drama, stuff like that? So it's like your person's also kind of reflecting on this reminds me of like, like what fruit has been bared from this. And I feel like if there's been conflict, it probably just led to bad karma, bad feelings between the both of you. And I think your person's having to kind of deal with those and like look at like, should I have done and said those things, or was that unnecessary? Like, have I just caused pain for me and this other party? And then we have the Ten of Wands and the Justice card. So again, this is about karma. So there could have been some sort of karmatic justice where your person is feeling maybe a little bit stressed and overwhelmed, a little hurt is what I'm feeling. And so the divine is like definitely balancing the scales of something here. For some of you, this is also about situations your person is maybe in that cause them a lot of stress and burden. And I feel like your person knows that maybe they need to let go of something or someone in order to move forward in this connection. And I feel like they're having to kind of come to terms with that. And then again, this kind of has to do with like what have they been investing in. And I feel like your person's really looking at like the things that they've been investing their time and energy into have only led to like kind of like stress and unhappiness and heartbreak here. So it's like they're wanting to have this new beginning with you. And I'm hearing like turn over a new leaf and like start a new chapter, because what they've been doing lately has not been serving their highest good, and they don't feel great. Like, I'm just feeling like they're not feeling good emotionally right now. All right, just clarify the Three of Swords, pile three's person's current feelings for pile three, please. Clarify the Three of Swords, pile three's person's current feelings for pile three. Oh wow, yes, we have justice again, karma, morality, truth, values, cause and effect, and then what I give, I receive. So this is about what your person has given. Have they given love? Have they given pain? Have they given ego, fear? So they are receiving whatever they have given. And I feel like with this Three of Swords, if they dealt you pain, if they dealt you heartbreak, they have received that as well. So that's definitely a confirmation that, this person is hurting too. Oh, wow. We have Seven of Cups, opportunities, options, decisions, spiritual tests, searching for purpose. And then this is, I'm making important choices. So it's like your person's having to choose what they, what path do they go on here. And I feel like they've realized that whatever they did, this path that maybe they went on, was not the right choice because it led to pain. And then we have love. So it's like they're starting to maybe realize that they need to make an important choice about love here. They need to make an important choice to, again, like leave something behind, maybe be a more loving person as well. All right, let's see. Clarify the Eight of Cups, pile three's person's current feelings for pile three. It's a bit too many. Clarify the Eight of Cups, pile three's person's current feelings for pile three, please. Clarify the Eight of Cups, pile three's person's current feelings for pile three. Oops. Oh, wow, we have the Three of Swords again. My heart aches for you. So, yeah, this person is definitely going through it. Three of Swords came out twice, so yeah, they're definitely aching for you. If they did walk away from this connection, it's like really, really painful. You have the Knight of Wands. You're so hot. I want to make a move. So yeah, that makes sense with the Six of Wands too. It's like they want to make a move towards you. They think you're so attractive. They're really aching for you. And then we have Four of Swords and taking time to heal and meditate, which is interesting because this comes right after the Three of Swords, that heartbreak. So this person's trying to heal, meditate, nursing wounds, reflection, stillness, recuperation, deepened thinking, gaining wisdom and solitude. So yeah, they're getting some sort of wisdom, and that makes sense with the Eight of Cups. That is about solitude, gaining wisdom. And then Page of Swords, just interesting. It came out over here as well. Curiosity, observation. I'm observing you closely. I want to know more about you. So it could even be that if there's a period of separation, it's like your person's really wanting to see how you're coping, maybe trying to test if you're heartbroken too, trying to see what you're going through, trying to see if maybe it's safe for them to return to you as well, because they are really aching for you with the Three of Swords, wanting to come back. Let's see. Clarify the Six of Cups, pile three's person's current feelings for pile three. Oh wow, fear. And then I want you in my life forever. Interesting. So this could be some fears of commitment your person maybe has, where it's like they want you in their life forever, but it could be scary because maybe they don't know how you feel about them. And then they could be really scared of losing you as well. So this feeling that they really want to be with you, with the Queen of Pentacles, that can even be about marriage. I feel like it really scares them because I think they're scared that there'll be some sort of I'm here like divorce. So Some of you, maybe your person has some wound around divorce. Maybe they've been divorced or their parents were divorced. So maybe they've had a lot of like failed long-term relationships or something. And so it's like, it's scary to want you in their life for a very long time because they're afraid of losing you. See, okay, clarify the Five of Swords, pile three's person's current feelings for pile three. Dang, all right. Clarify the Five of Swords, pile three's person's current feelings for pile three. Clarify the Five of Swords, pile three's person's current feelings for pile three. Clarify the Five of Swords, pile three's person's current feelings for pile three. Clarify the Five of Swords. I feel like there's a story here, so I'm curious about it. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting my priorities straight. So that makes sense with the Two of Pentacles, like trying to figure out what they want in life, trying to see like, what are my priorities? Are they causing drama or are they, building something? Am I being destructive or am I building something in my life? I'm facing my shadow side and deepest fears. So I think this Five of Swords energy, whatever it was, like self-sabotage, conflict, it was because something about their deepest fears. So anxiety, panic attacks, overthinking. So maybe for some of you, your person kind of went on like an anxious spiral and maybe like lashed out at you or something. But it's because they are having to face this karmic cycle of some deep fear. Two of Wands, I'm carefully planning my next steps, but it's like they're planning, which is interesting because the Seven of Pentacles is also kind of about planning. So they're planning, I think, how to fix this between the two of you is what I'm feeling. Because we have the Nine of Cups. You are all I've ever wanted. You are a wish come true. Wow. So this person feels like you are their ultimate happiness, all they've ever wanted, like a wish come true. So that's why they're like, this Five of Swords, Three of Swords, they're like, I have lost the person that means the most to me. Nine of Wands, boundaries, perseverance, resilience. So it's also so they have unwavering faith. So they might have put boundaries up, but they still have this unwavering faith. They want to get through whatever difficulties come between the two of you. And then Page of Wands, you excite me. So feeling very excited and passionate about you. And then wow, Hierophant. Sacred knowledge, enlightenment, soul lessons, spiritual union. Our love is spiritual. And I think they're starting to really realize that this is a spiritual connection, and so they need to maybe treat it with more respect, like they need to ascend in order to really understand it. But I feel like this is some sort of lesson that they're having to learn here with the Hierophant. So there's definitely some karmatic justice coming through for your person, and it might be some really painful lessons they're having to go through, some fears they're having to face, but I feel like it's making them like a better person overall. All right. All right, clarify justice, file three's person's current energy towards file three, clarify justice, file three's person's current energy. So we have, I love you and I'm strong and stand in my power with the Ace of Cups and the Emperor. So your person's learning to stand in their power and stand up for love is what I'm feeling. Maybe not being so, stuck in their ego, reactive. But as I feel like when you're truly confident, it's harder to get reactive because there's like a inner strength that you have where you feel just really good about yourself. And so I feel like it's harder to get people like that to really get as upset or triggered about things. So I feel like your person's learning how to maybe not get triggered and reactive as much. That could have been something that they were dealing with. Is maybe they get very reactive about things. All right, what are pile three's person's current feelings for pile three? Pile three's person's current feelings for pile three. Pile three's person's current feelings for pile three. Okay, simply love. So this person's really learning how to be loving. Interesting. You have the Six of Cups coming out twice. So learning how to really be loving unconditionally is what I'm hearing. Your person's learning unconditional love right now. And we have nurture with the Empress. So I was kind of saying before, like I feel like there were some like mother issues here. It could just be that they have an imbalanced internal feminine that they're having to heal. Maybe they're having to do some nurturing to themselves that they never were able to do before. Maybe learn how to nurture you as well. Then we have Four of Cups, opportunity beckons. So it's like they know that there is this powerful love here that is beckoning to them. There's this beautiful energy here, and it's really calling to them. And then clarity of belief with the Ace of Swords. So they're needing to like get clarity on who they are as a person, get clarity on the truth of life, not be so distorted and caught up in like confused energy. And then we have lead with the Emperor. So the Emperor coming out again, like learning to stand in their power, not be as insecure, and then new vitality with the Ace of Wands. So they're definitely feeling really sparked up and desiring this new beginning here. And it's like, I think you're calling them to ascend into their divine masculine state and to learn how to stand in their power, but also like be nurturing and loving. So it's like we have the Empress and the Emperor. So this is definitely like could be like divine counterpart energy as well. But I feel like this is also about the two of you, like it's achieving inner wholeness and harmony between your masculine and feminine sides. And I think this is about your person also learning to maybe accept their sensitive and emotional side. If they've been like repressing it, that could have been an issue for them. They kind of denied their own emotions, their own feelings for a while. And so this could be something your person's really having to learn, is to just like be compassionate to that little inner child inside of them and like allow themselves freedom to cry and like feel love and stuff like that. All right, what does pile three's person want to say to pile three, please? What does pile three's person want to say to pile three? Just pile three's person what to say to pile three? Just pile three's person what to say to pile three? I didn't want to show you how much power you have over me, but the truth is I'm wrapped around your finger. Yeah, so you have a lot of power over this person. And it could have been that your person tried to do things, maybe run away from you or just like act like they didn't care because they were trying to hide how much they care and how much power you have over them because it made them afraid to love someone this much. When I impulsively react out of sadness, anger, or fear, even if I feel justified in the moment, after enough time passes and I calm down, I always feel guilty and regretful. So that's kind of what this Five of Swords energy is maybe they did kind of impulsively react from a place of fear, anger, sadness, and then, maybe they felt justified at the time, but they're having to look at this regret, this guilt, this pain that they're feeling for hurting you. You are part of my soul purpose. I'm transmuting my darkness into light, but this is all a process for your person to transmute this darkness into light. It's helping them to ascend. That's like this lesson they need to learn about compassion is what I'm feeling. Oh, wow. I'm learning that there is strength in vulnerability. So this is this lesson that they're learning, is that there is nothing wrong with being vulnerable. There is strength in vulnerability. There is strength in, trust and learning to just trust the universe and trust other people and give love without being afraid of it, of being, give love without being afraid of being judged or being hurt. I'm realizing I need to let go of my pride. Wow. So it could have been pride that made them hurtful to you. It could have been their ego, this pride that also maybe stopped them from being vulnerable with you, not showing you how they really felt because they were stuck in their ego. You're the one that I really want to spend my time with when I'm around other people and wishing you were here instead. So for some of you, if there's like a karmic situation or just even with when your person's around others, they always wish you were there instead. Like they would rather be with you than anyone else. I miss being intimate with you. So they miss the intimacy, but I feel like this is about the passion, but also like the emotional intimacy, like the friendship, like they just miss that closeness you guys have. The times we spent together are some of the happiest moments of my life. And I'm becoming more humble and learning to value the needs and feelings of others. Wow. So I think I was saying earlier, like your person's learning about compassion. So this person is being humbled. Like I feel like the universe is humbling them right now, helping them to let go of pride, helping them to step into vulnerability, which is interesting because I think the strength card to come out. Yeah, that's exactly what the strength card is about that process of humbling and compassion. And I feel like you're teaching them compassion. You're teaching them to be humble. You're teaching them to be empathetic as well. All right, what else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? All right, those just flew out. They want to say, I love kissing you. You set off fireworks within me. I don't feel the connection that we have with anyone else, which makes sense because they're saying like, you're the one I want to spend my time with when I'm around other people. I wish you were here instead because they don't have this connection with anybody else. You're unforgettable. Your memory is etched in my mind forever. Every time we're together, I never want it to end. You're mine. I don't want anyone else to have you. So there's a bit of possessiveness as well, maybe jealousy. They really don't want you to be with anyone else. You're the only person I want to be intimate with. Interesting because they're saying like, like I miss or I want the intimacy with you. Yeah, I miss being intimate with you. And then, I really just want to be with you. So they really don't like other people. I'm planning on contacting you. So they definitely could be planning on reaching out. And then I could travel to the ends of the earth and never find a love like ours again. You are my one and only. Very powerful. So this person is really realizing that like you are their one and only, which is again maybe why it brings up jealousy for them, for some of you, because especially if you're with somebody else or maybe they think you are, it's like really painful because they feel like you guys are meant to be together. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say? Every time I think about you, my love for you washes over my entire being. You're my everything. When our bodies connect, I feel true bliss, and your name is written on my heart. Wow, very powerful. So there's a very, very strong, deep connection here. It's like your name is on their heart, like forever. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? You hold my heart in your hands. Interesting. You have, your name is written on my heart. You hold my heart. I want to talk to you and see how you've been, which is interesting. They also say I'm planning on contacting you. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? Let's stay up all night long. I know we have a deep soul connection, and my feelings got hurt, and I reacted out of pain and fear, which is interesting because we have, where is it? When I react out of pain and fear, like I always get regretful about it. So this person's feelings might have gotten hurt, and then they got reactive, and it might have kind of messed things up between the two of you, and they're kind of like looking back, I think, feeling regretful about that. But also, pile three's person want to say, um, I burn from the heat between us. I've had secret feelings for you for a long time. No matter how things seem on the outside, I still love you and miss you. And there's a lot more going on with me beneath the surface. Don't be fooled by my mask. Just because I don't show my emotions doesn't mean they aren't there. So this person really could have been hiding their feelings, but it doesn't mean that there aren't, deep feelings going on underneath the surface here. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three, please? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three, please? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? I miss you so much when we don't talk. So that's especially why they want this communication with you, why they're thinking about reaching out to you, is because they're really missing you if you're not talking right now. I just heard like I can't live without you, so could be relevant to this, definitely. I'm completely committed to you. I've shown you a side to me I usually keep hidden from others, and I've misunderstood things between us before and gotten hurt. So there was some sort of misinterpretation, miscommunication, something's going on where your person got triggered, and they could have really hurt you because they were triggered, and I feel like they're really realizing that maybe they really are realizing that they misunderstood things, and they're feeling bad about that. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? Ooh, what else does pile three's person want to say to pile three, please? What else does pile three's person just say? Ooh, we have my heart yearns for you. Hold that. Sorry. So this person is yearning for you. Their heart is yearning for you. They're really missing you. I can't stop loving you. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. When I'm with you, nothing else matters. I love it when you smile. Oh, and I want to pursue you. So your person is wanting to pursue you. They are wanting to reach out and contact you. So very interesting. Maybe apologize as well for something that they've done. What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three, please? What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? Ooh, we have the unexpected, and it's interesting because we have these two people kind of coming together. So it could be an unexpected communication that comes through for you, and then growth. So they are growing, they are learning. If this person has been triggered, they are healing because of it. And then we have balance. So they are achieving some balance, and they want to balance things in this connection as well. And again, this is another sign of karmic balance. Like there's some sort of divine balance that's coming in for your person. Like they have learned whatever lessons they did to be learned if they've hurt you. What else is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three, please? What else is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? What else is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? So we have door to value. So they feel like this is a really abundant opportunity with you here. But there's a lot of value in this connection, that you have a lot of worth to them. We have journey. So this could definitely be about travel for some of you. They want to take a journey back to you, or just an inner journey, finding themselves, but we have indecision. So it's like there's this choice that I think they need to make here between love and fear. Do they take the door to value? Do they take the door to love? Or do they run away? And then Goddess of the Moon. So getting in touch with their divine feminine side, getting in touch with their intuition and letting their intuition take this choice for them, letting their intuition show them what choice they need to make is what I meant. Because I feel like they know that they maybe been making the wrong choices somehow. Advice for pile 3, please. 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 My body is always working towards optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. I listen with love to my body's messages. So this is about listening to what your body wants. I also feel like this is just a good mantra. My body is always working towards optimum health. My body is whole and healthy. And also just saying I am whole, healthy, and complete. And then I prosper wherever I turn. I now see opportunities for abundance everywhere I am. Everywhere. Oh, sorry. I now see opportunities for abundance everywhere. I am blessed and what does that say? Prosperous? Yes, I'm blessed and prosperous. So I feel like this is about you learning to find prosperity everywhere, and you are abundantly met by the universe for all of your needs. All right, let's see. Advice for pile 3, please. Advice for pile 3. Okay, truthfulness. Like a lovely flower, bright and fragrant are the fine and truthful words of the man who says what he means, from the Buddha. Speaking and acting skillfully in accordance with your own true values, and in doing so, showing people who you really are without exaggeration or trying to impress or be someone that you are not. It is the ultimate form of truthfulness. Look deep within yourself and investigate what truth is for you. So this is about getting in touch with who you really are as a person, what your inner truth is. Desires. The root of all suffering is desire. The steady stream of human desires are directing you away from the beauty of the present moment to the fantasy of the future, taking you away from the appreciation of what you got and what life is offering to you right now. So this is about being grateful for what you have in your life at the moment, practicing gratitude for all the blessings you do have, and letting go of fixating on the future. And then pure livelihood. Your work is to discover your world, and then with all your heart, give yourself to it. Inside each of us, there is a longing to do work that helps us experience greater happiness and joy, work that builds a better world. Consciously choose not to harm others in your work environment, and endeavor to find inner joy and job satisfaction in your employment. Know that the love you put into your work will inspire personal growth. I feel like this is about just giving your love to the world as well, just in general. But if there is a job or a career, some sort of light work that you're being called to do, I feel like this is important to follow that, and then put love into your work, and that will help you grow. I feel like it'll also be helpful to other people as well. You will be in service to others by doing so. All right, let's get you some messages from your person. What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3, please? What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? I really like you. I want to text/call you. Interesting. So much about communication here. I still think about you constantly. We have crying. So your person might be crying right now, which makes sense with the 3 of Swords. I want you in my bed, and I just need you in my life. Very sweet. Pile 3's person's overall energy towards pile 3. We have the Justice, the Two of Pentacles, the Magician, 7 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So again, reevaluating their priorities, their decisions, what they're doing with their life. Karmatic justice. This is also about manifestation as well. Your person wants to manifest you is what I'm feeling. When a Queen of Cups, it's they know that you are a very kind and loving person. And I feel like especially that makes them feel worse if they've been hurtful towards you. All right, what does pile 3 needs to hear right now? All right, so you have this little mask. So your person might be wearing some sort of mask right now, running around pretending to be someone that they're not. So don't take them seriously if they are. This little dragonfly is about growth and transformation. We have the letter H, which I feel like is about hope. This corn, it's like they want to grow something with you here, want to communicate with you with this blue bead. This feather, it's like there's angel, I think, guidance and assistance here. A lot of luck coming into this connection as well. This little castle, it's like they want to, I think, live with you here. It's like they want to have a little castle with you, maybe be rich together, be abundant together. This little baby deer, so maybe they get kind of nervous when it comes to you. It's also like the divine feminine, they see you like that. The doe. We have this little green stone. This reminds you of like a heart chakra awakening, getting in touch with their higher self with this crystal, maybe healing as well. This is the Capricorn energy, so something about abundance. I feel like your person wants to create abundance for you. I feel like you're also maybe putting in a lot of hard work. It's interesting because the work card also came up, so maybe you are in the current process of like either a lot of abundance is coming towards you, or you are creating some sort of abundance in your life through your work. But I feel like this is a message that whatever hard work you're putting in is going to be successful. You will be rewarded for it. This beautiful little flower, so a reminder that you are beautiful like a flower. And then this cute fairy. So I feel like your person sees you as a very magical and special person. So don't forget that you're magical and special, beautiful. All right, I love you so much, Valkyrie. Thank you for watching. May you abundance and bliss. Take care. All right, bye-bye.